but
Oh,
you're gonna take the lead?
yeah.
Welcome to Coffee with Any Old Farts podcast. As you're probably noticing, we're missing one. We had to put him out on suspension.
Well,
We have,
since R is not here to provide today's day in history, I'll provide a humorous fart joke of the day,
okay.
and it may become a new feature. The Trump family is flying from New York to DC when Fat Donnie looks down on the cities below and says, quote, I think I'll throw $1,000 bill out the window and make some American happy. Melania says, quote, oh, poopsie. And you know why she calls him poopsie.
Yes, we
Yeah,
know.
it depends. Why not throw $10,000 bills out the window and make 10 Americans happy? So then Ivanka says, even better, lover daddy, throw $100 bills out the window and make 100 people happy. Actually, she said, throw $100,000 bills out the window and make 100 people happy. To which the pilot says, why don't you all jump out the window and make the whole happy? Yay! Got this off the internet this morning. I can't take the credit, but it was the humorous statement of the day.
It is fun. So what do you got for us today?
That's it, man.
Last week was the week we had nothing to talk about.
Well, you got a lot there. And
You want me to
you
go?
got,
Well, no, you know what?
Mine's kind of long.
you got a whole page
I've
here.
got, I have one.
Well, I'll fill some time.
No, just, it's just to make sure I get it right. We were talking before starting the show here, that Stinky is now saying that, he'll know when the war is over, because he'll feel it in his bones.
My mother was that way with weather, when it's gonna rain.
Oh, no.
No.
Please.
Okay. We have to go to you now.
Okay.
Because I can't touch that. He's talking about his mother.
Yeah.
I can't talk about
April first.
owner.
Well,
This is important stuff now. This is said. This is true. On April 1st, Trump will be traveling to Beijing. He will be competing in the first international cage fight in China. The event will be a tag team match. The one team will be Netanyahu and the Donald is the USA. Netanyahu's from Israel,
Yeah.
in case you don't know. The other team will be Ayatollah Jr. of Iran and Putin from Russia. The event will be celebrated on April Fool's Day. President Chichi will be the sponsor of this unholy event. President Zelensky of Ukraine will be the referee. That's not funny.
It's my birthday present.
The warfighter Pigset will be in the bleachers with a tomahawk in one hand and a Patriot missile in the other. Harpo Cash of the FBI will be supporting him to make sure the fight is fair. Maduro of Venezuela, he couldn't make it. He won't be there because he couldn't make bail. Now, the winning team will be receiving a barrel of oil, a weekend at Trump's Gaza hotel, and cheeseburgers for a year, or however long the world lasts. The awards banquet will be held at the gates of hell. I got to rest. What else?
Did you come up with this?
Yeah, I come up, where else would it come from? Other than-
No, I didn't.
I think someone else is writing the script.
Nobody writes my script.
Because it's.
It's very creative.
Okay.
Very
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
The rest of Trump's cabinet will be back in Washington celebrating with the daisy chain. They can't believe, maybe you guys believe, that they're one-legged people running all over the world. One-legged, or no,
No
people,
legs.
people with no
No
legs
legs.
running all
Walking
over.
all over the
Yeah, I
place.
didn't write that. I got that off you.
That's what we talked about Wednesday or Thursday, Wednesday night. It's like, he's talking about people with no legs walking around,
Running around.
running around. Not just, no.
Lee took offense to that. Bondi, pack your bags. That's all I know.
Is she
right
on her
now.
way out?
Yeah, well, Bondi, she's in trouble.
You've always,
She
always.
just moved it onto an army base.
That's all right, she won't last long. He's got to blame somebody.
And he's not gonna blame Kegso.
No, he says he's got a big job, he's creating a war, he's the war manager.
And not doing a very good job of it.
No, it's out of hand. Like
Well-
I said last week, be careful going into a war, because you don't know what's gonna, you have
You
no
don't know
idea
what-
how you get out. You think you know, and you can't get out.
Well, he told,
Korea, Vietnam.
he's telling us to relax.
Yeah,
It's okay. Things are
Everything's
okay.
under control. Yeah. Like that scene from Animal House. All is well.
boy.
And it's the unintended, we were talking about it before you came down. It's the unintended consequences. What? Because we talked about who was consulted. Were any military, or any leadership within the military
Well,
consulted?
I think,
about this,
I
right?
think.
They got rid of the
They got rid of all the responsible guys.
the old farts that knew what they were doing.
Yeah, and I think, what's his name? Tracy Kane?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what he's called? Tracy Kane?
So, yeah.
He knew about it. He endorsed it, but I don't know if anybody else was involved. Certainly
Because I think there's some,
not,
there,
certainly not Rubio. I mean, he's trying to get into his shoes and keep them on.
flippy floppies. That's what he's walking around in. So you can't, no one can tell me that they had any concept that Israel and the United States would attack Iran, and within 24 hours, 20 countries would be involved in this war.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I mean, really goes to your question. Do you think that they had any concept?
I don't think there was any discussion, nothing at all. There was a phone call made. Hi, Donnie, this is BB.
We're going.
We're going.
Yeah.
You know, because I know that they're all gonna be grouped together. They're not gonna be wearing floor shine shoes. So maybe we can get them because they'll be in their bare feet. You know, that's how the conversation went. You know, it's,
BB's been waiting 47 years.
yep.
He has a lot to celebrate.
Well, he's got a lot, he's got a lot to consider. I mean,
And who was
if it ends, if there's peace, he's going to jail. Period. And Trump can't pardon him because he has no control over what goes on in Israel.
You know, that's not something. I don't know that I considered that. Bibi can't have the war come to an.
He can't have anything
Pause.
come to an end. He's gonna go from the frying pan into the fire.
Crazy.
And he probably doesn't wanna be in prison because he's so happened to Epstein. So,
He just chased 700,000 people out of where? Out of refugees left. Who's he bombing now today? BB.
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
They're
Lebanon.
bombing Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's
So
a-
700,000 people. moved out of the country on their own.
And
Our
well,
embassy in a couple of embassies are told to go home. Get the hell out of town.
But we're not providing any
No.
support to get them out.
So one of them, I think it was, one of our more brilliant people said, I know the airlines aren't going, but you can take a bus. We'll fly a bus.
you ever seen the buses over there? Oh my God. I mean, they don't invest in new buses because you never know who's gonna blow one up.
That's true.
It's the cross-town local.
You know, we were talking about Trump being a purveyor of Florsheim shoes.
Yeah,
He misunderstood something in getting the shoes,
yeah.
because Florsheim advertises all our sizes are comfortable. So, and all sizes fit everyone, right?
Right.
We have shoes in all sizes that will fit any foot. So he thought, oh, I can get the
One size.
largest for everybody.
One size fits all.
And like his war.
And he had the Florsheim catalog in the Resolute desk.
And it offers 20% off if, when you do it online, you say the magic words for a discount.
It's a magic
Oh, I
word.
thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be this.
And he's very apt at that. The next thing he's going to provide are male diapers.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, well, it depends.
USA, USA.
So,
It does depend.
so the report is that none of the shoes fit any of the cabinets. You gotta really work at that. Because he felt it in his bones. That, well, your size, whatever. It looks like he got little Marco, like size 12s.
Probably.
We were talking about, there's this much room behind his heel to the back of the shoe.
We're talking about Trump.
No,
Rubio.
Marco, I hadn't noticed.
yeah.
I do, they make, they Florsheim, I don't know about now, but they used to make them for heel spurs for the troops. When the troops went on liberty, they wanted to be dressed up, and if they had heel spurs, they had a special shoe for
An insert or
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
Custom. Oh, sure.
Really?
Yeah. What I like,
Trump should have heard about that. He would have been 4F. He could have served, maybe he would have learned something about fighting the war.
He would have been fragged.
Fred, in the 30s, early 40s, he was out in the garden jerking off. Masturbating, I'm sorry. Trump came out a blooming idiot. You, we may want to cut some of this off. What do we
Well,
know?
I have a title. Just
Write it down.
hang on, because I have a title. I have
We'll
to-
fill some airspace now.
Yes.
And if you don't like that one, try this.
No,
That'll give it a stay.
let's at least make a course correction and say, Happy Pi Day to everyone here and everyone there who celebrates Pi Day. It's just one of my favorite days as a scientist.
Interesting.
It's 314.
What is the benefit of Pi Day?
We get to lord it over people who don't know what pi is.
Yeah.
And try and recite it out to as many decimal points as we possibly can.
Okay,
It's just to annoy people who think I misspelled pi.
you need a chalkboard?
Yes, it probably will, yeah. So anyway, happy Pi Day to everybody. What else have we got? Stinky will feel it in his bones. More dead Americans. And what is the plan? We lost 6 on Thursday
Yep.
in the
Yep.
plane crash. So what the hell are we doing?
Those refueling planes have been perfected for a long, long
Yeah,
time. They were doing that in the fifties almost, or the sixties. And now we dropped one.
What may have happened, the plane they were refueling pulled out too soon.
This is what Fred should have done.
Yeah, French should have done it.
For the want of a 25-cent combi at the
It's
or
not-
local truck stop, we wouldn't be in this pickle.
That's true.
Oh, well, pickle.
Melanoma, Melania.
Melania.
No, she tells him, she tells him, hey, you better pull out too soon. Look at these 3 misfits we have.
How would she know?
How would she know?
I mean, it's
There's
true.
only, there's
Are you with
they,
me?
Wake up, Donnie.
I'm done, Donnie, wake up.
Oh, this is getting too dirty.
No, she only had one with him that we know about.
That we've been told.
Yeah,
These 4 have. You just look at him, he's.
He looks like Damien from the Omen. I bet if he shaved his head, it'd be 666 over
you
here.
better be careful, because you may not be here next week, and then what? We could be down to 2.
God, I dare you to get this all fixed up.
Coffee with 2 old farts.
Any 2 old ones.
Soon there will be just you. Coffee with the oldest fart. Music.
So, Stinky is in Florida. Playing golf.
Is he playing or is he making the leave?
He's probably out there swinging a club or something. But probably keeping cameras far.
You know what
away.
happens, you know what happens every time he lines up to drive the ball?
I do.
And
Knocks it off. Knocks it off.
then when he bends over to putt,
Now we're sending 25,000 Marines,
2,500.
2,500 and 2,500 sailors. That's a lot of boots in the ground. Sailors don't go on the ground, but the Marines, the only reason.
then they're all going to, what is it, hog?
Hog.
Yeah,
Hog. Well, they dropped the K.
hog,
Hog.
Oh, okay.
But he's not gonna touch the oil refinery.
No, of course, not. No. We're gonna whistle right past those and.
Yeah.
And walk over and
Yeah.
shoot a couple of Marines.
He's gonna tell the new Ayatollah, look, I'm not gonna touch your oil, I'm gonna leave it because Russia needs it, right?
just kill out around it.
Yeah, we're just gonna take care of everything around it. And, and then you just stopping the boats going out,
Right.
which they claim they're not doing. Then,
He's got the Navy warships going up to the straits to protect the oil ships to go through and escort them through there. Ayatollah Junior said that ain't gonna happen.
No.
Not on my watch.
Do I understand correctly that there are 1,000 ships on the inside of the strait that can't get out? And then one at a time.
Oil tankers or everything?
No, everything.
Yeah.
everything.
Sulfur,
So,
there's sulfur ships, fertilizer ships. If the two get together,
There you go.
you've got a Oklahoma City bomb.
mhm.
All of that, and so it's not just the oil. I mean, we're talking about crushing the economy at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Just stopping diesel stops food.
Well,
Yes.
These trucks cannot go without
No, you can't.
diesel.
No.
Well, you know, I said this last week. 2 casinos bankrupt, 18 other businesses, either courts closed them down
Yeah.
because they were embezzling money from people, they were taking money fraudulently, but those businesses closed down.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing to not just this country, but to the world.
The global economy is going to crash.
It's too expensive to live any place today.
Yeah, I mean, where are we gonna go?
And
Well, there is one place. There is one place.
Venezuela,
No, right here in this country,
where?
not far from here. A
Zorro,
little, no, forget that, that's in trouble now, 'cause the FBI is there investigating,
Yeah.
looking for bodies. How about the guy that just bought that property from Epstein's estate?
it's gonna have an
Okay,
18-hole
but-
golf course. And the holes are this big.
All right, let me finish.
Please.
You wanna know
Where?
where
Tell me.
Teton County, Wyoming,
What's there?
what's there?
That's Jackson Hole.
Jackson Hole, good, very good.
I've been there many
You-
times.
You're gonna get an award right now.
Who will
You
present
got,
it?
you got a fart just now. But Jackson Hole, and guess who's living there? Billionaires. It's the
Yeah, that's
new,
true.
it's the new home of this country's billionaires.
That's because they watch too much Yellowstone. They
Well,
all want to be
well,
cowboys.
could be, but the problem, here's the real problem. A lot of their employees who work in the homes, you know,
Brown skin?
whatever, okay. They can't afford to live in Jackson Hole or Teton County because of all these wealthy people that have moved in, that they are working for, because they don't get paid a proper salary. And guess where these people sleep? The workers, they sleep in their cars. They're homeless.
It's easy to believe.
It is, well, it's true. It's true. Ali Velchi this morning
Yeah.
did a whole thing on billionaires moving into Teton County and how this has all happened since Trump cut taxes to the wealthy. And it's been building and building and developing, and it's reached its crescendo now.
There won't be any place for us to live.
Right.
That's why we're old and glad we're old. You're
You've
young.
only got
You've
a couple of years out on the street. Abe and I might be out there for a decade or so. And so what's exacerbating all of this now too, is all of the foreclosures. The foreclosed homes are being scarfed up by equity funds.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And they're buying them for what, pennies on the dollar. And what are they doing? They're turning around and making them rental property.
Right.
right.
Who can afford the rent? And some of the rents are higher than some of us that we know are paying in local.
Right, because these billionaires want to make more and more money.
Not
With the-
enough. They
with-
can't get enough money.
Well, they
Or
can't.
power.
They can't. Before they feel the Democrats come back into power and change the tax structure. But if we're lucky, there will be a transition in the government, and we're also gonna see a lot more independents, representatives in Congress. That's what
the
people are
GOP
voting.
are switching over to there's one in California that keeps popping up. His name escapes me right now, but he went from R to I.
Yep.
So I I keep thinking about this. How many let's say there are 100 billionaires, and they want essentially all of the money. They want all the money. To what end? You have all the money. We, the commoners, have virtually nothing. What are we buying? What are they going to spend their billions on?
More homes.
I know what my
Actually,
next,
they won't have to buy them. At some point, they'll just be able to take them.
my next paycheck is gonna buy a tank of gas.
Well, our friend, who's absent today, texted this morning and said that he was on his way home and that he had stopped off at a bank for a loan for 40 tank of gas. My response was, it's cheaper with a mask and a gun.
That's true. I saw that. I love that.
Just. How much is it? Are we up over $4 now here?
I don't know about here, but
I don't know about here, I think it's 364
For regular.
for regular.
Yeah, so I'm over $4 then.
I mean, three of us could go out when we finish the podcast, drive around, see.
I haven't got that cruise money.
let's take your car. Your car gets better mileage.
Who's pushing their car to the next gas station?
Well, in honor of St. Patrick,
Yes,
St. Patrick's Day is Tuesday, the
Yeah.
17th. He was the Irishman that chased the snakes out of Ireland,
yes.
which is probably true. Now, if he were here today, he could go to Washington and chase the rats out of that town. No,
Yeah,
he's,
I
he's
wish.
not here, so somebody has to go there.
yeah.
Well,
I wish.
We need the Pied Piper to go. Because they'll follow him,
Just put a red hat on.
yeah. Well, he's wearing a white hat now.
Yeah.
That says USA.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one. It seems that the governing body for the Olympics being held in Los Angeles this summer,
Yeah.
and also maybe the World Cup soccer people are going to prohibit Trump and his cabinet from attending the events.
Boo-hoo.
Because Trump has instituted a lawsuit against one of the group.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's not instituted a lawsuit. He's withholding
Fun.
funds.
Yeah. I did hear that.
Because he's invited, he said that the Iranian soccer team would be safe here. Why does he feel his voter?
We might not be safe.
We're not, but apparently the Iranians.
Kick that soccer ball.
So wait a minute, you've got an update about Zorro.
It would be great, wouldn't it? It would be great if they would allow the Iranian team here and he was to kick out the first ball to them.
Right.
Then, boom.
Not with those swollen ankles. You can't stick very hard with that. That's a terrible disease.
Well, the cable for the
Tertiary syphilis. It's clogged up as-
the cable
no.
for the catheter may not allow them to kick either.
It's got all of those hoses.
That's why you limp sometimes, that bag is full.
Yes. Well, it's one or the other of the bags.
Yeah. Melania says, you better take that bag off before you get into bed. Oopsie.
So when are the Iranians going to release the Epstein files that they have copies of? Because the Ayatollah, who's
He allegedly had the film,
yes,
the PP film.
PV tape.
Well, that'll happen.
I hope so.
I hope that wasn't destroyed in the bomb.
No, that's.
That's sacred stuff.
Yeah.
BP things, that's insurance.
You think,
It's gold.
do you think Putin and Netanyahu know about that? I think they know about that tape.
Yes, Putin is the one who
Yeah, yeah,
commissioned it.
yeah.
He was was it a Marriott or a Hilton in Moscow,
Yeah.
Hyatt or something, right?
Yeah, during Miss World contest. When he was there checking out the contestants.
That is the reason that all of this is covered up to the best of their ability. Keep it covered, start a war, do whatever,
Yeah,
buy Greenland, do
That's
whatever
good.
you want,
That's good.
rename the Gulf.
yeah, that's because he couldn't keep it covered in those days.
Little by every day he comes up with a new stuff. Well, he doesn't do it all because his buddy Stephen Miller, he's the writer.
Okay, so you know what my feeling is about why he wants to keep it covered up.
Yeah.
My primary.
It's not little girls.
No,
That's part.
do you think, what could be so bad that you're willing to risk? So what do we have, 13 dead so far?
Yep.
And how many Iranians have we killed, including 170 some young girls at the school?
Yeah,
Um,
1,400 or something.
right,
It's
you know, that's a lot of dead people to cover up what you've done.
Yeah.
What could it be that's so bad that you would risk that kind of, you would risk but you would put a nuclear event on the table to stop it from coming out? What's the worst thing?
Well, I'm not gonna, I mean, it's whatever it
It
is,
doesn't have to be graphic, I'm
I'm not gonna be graphic.
No.
It's extremely bad. And it's multiple events.
yeah,
I don't think it was one time
or one person.
or one person. I think it's multiple events, but there's a report 4 pages. Yeah, I want to make sure I have.
There's one more.
No, this is the one. This is there are 4 pages.
Right.
That have it all packed in. And those are the 4 pages that Bambi Pamby was trying to cover up. And they are slowly coming out. And they will be out. You know,
They're in the suit, they're in
I
the
think-
briefcase with the nuclear.
I think
codes, 4 pages.
Well, I don't think they're there. I think Massey and Rokana
No,
know. And they will be dropping it. I think they're just waiting for the right time. I feel it in my bones.
now see, that drives me nuts. That they're waiting for the right time. You have almost every week, this is probably the first week you haven't talked about the Epstein files.
What is that?
Every week you've
Yeah.
kept it
Yeah.
front and center
Yeah.
for us.
Well, I did that too. I mean,
Right, but-
I gave you a whole history
Right.
on how it was developed.
There. My thing is, it's either there's a boy involved or boys. And/or there's a snuff film.
Have you seen the film that what's his name? Knick-Knack guy. What's his name?
Nicolas Cage.
No, Knick-Knack guy. What's his name? Knick-Knack, Paddywhack.
Oh, not like.
Not He's on the island with
Oh, yeah.
Epstein
So that-
standing there.
He's
and
wearing
then-
his white shorts.
Yeah, and right beside him in the background are 2 young guys that look like they're
No,
not servants.
no. Those 2 young guys were sons of friends of Mutnick,
Oh, yeah?
who was on his boat with
But they-
Lutnick's wife and
Oh, okay,
family.
that's so
And they were going to their island, and all of a sudden he got this bright idea, oh, we're passing Little St. James Island. Let's pull in there and have lunch with Epstein. And they all got off the boat to go have lunch.
that's
Those
what that
two
is.
boys were his friends, two
Okay,
boys.
okay.
So they're
They're probably in,
they're in-
they're in the clear,
but-
just like about that.
but no, he's not that clear, but not with them.
Not until he pulled out of it.
Not with him, no, I wonder how many times he snuck from his townhouse to Epstein's
Yeah.
townhouse in the city. After he told his wife, I can't stand the guy, yeah, well, he still had business. Now, you asked about Zorro
Yeah,
here. I think the two boys or male children, they may be found there.
Could be.
And I think if they check the plane records, they may find out that the Boner King was up there.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I never knew about Epstein and the Zorro Range. So, but
Until we started, yeah,
till
yeah.
they started to
Yeah.
look, yeah, oh my goodness. And a few weeks ago, I went to Madrid on a Sunday. And I drove right by it because it's in Edgewater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's located in Edgewater. I didn't realize. I looked at this one place and that's a big place, but you actually go by it.
should have taken a shovel.
I
So
don't want to see what's.
we're running out of time.
What, how do you mean that?
Any way you want to take it.
Why did they look at us?
We're running out of time.
Never forget the victims,
No,
never
exactly.
never give up, but
And-
beware of AI.
You and I, you finished the book. I'm having a hard time finishing it. It's so difficult.
It doesn't get any better.
Virginia Giuffre.
And I'm hesitant to read.
Yeah,
It's really rough.
it's dark.
Her soul needs justice. And every woman, every victim who is now an older woman, older male,
Mhm.
they need the justice as well.
Right.
Absolutely. Don't forget to visit our sponsors, LDEAffinityjewelry.com for our really cool
Jewelry.
We'll print anything.
jewelry. Guerrilla Graphics for two really good t-shirts. Get in touch with us at andyoldfarts@gmail.com in order to order a t-shirt for $22, and we support indie bookstores with the proceeds. So
Excellent.
in the meantime, thanks. We'll see you next week.
And remember this,